Alright, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to set up your final project. So we're going to go into Unity. It doesn't matter what project you have open. If you have the car project open or whatever, that's fine. Because we're going to go to New Project right there. File, New Project. We're going to click on Browse. We need to browse to our U drive. Okay. Um, and browse to our U drive, sorry. And then inside the U drive, we're going to create a new folder, and we're going to call this Final Exam. All right, I'm going to hit Select Folder, Select Folder. All right, now in terms of what to upload. Now in terms of what to check, we want to make sure that we check this character controller right there. Alright, we're going to come down here. We need to make sure that we check the tree creator. Check the tree controller. We also want to make sure that we select the terrain asset and the skybox asset. Alright, and I think that that's it. So the character controller, the top one, skybox, terrain, and tree. Okay, so now that I have all those selected, I'm going to go ahead and hit create. I don't really want to save what I just did. So it's going to open up something brand new in Unity. Alright, we'll give this just a second here to load up. Just takes a minute to load. It shouldn't take too long though. Alright, so now that we've loaded up Unity, it's going to look pretty blank. That's because we're starting from scratch. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to want to create some terrain. Okay, so I go to, I right click in this area right there. I want to create a 3D object, and then I go to terrain. Alright, now that I have this terrain, this is the area. I'm going to go ahead and click on my hand here. This is the area that we have to work with. I'm going to come over here to add component. I'm sorry, not add component. I want to click on this little paintbrush right here, and then click on edit textures, add a texture, come up here to select, and I want to start out with just kind of some grass here. So I'm going to come down here to like grass hill, hit add, and then this is going to make this all grassy. That's pretty good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this plush right here, and I'm going to zoom way out. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and click, and I'm going to kind of create a border around here where I'm just going to kind of put my guy. This is kind of, there we go, kind of just create mountains all around this area here. Alright, and then maybe I want to color in these mountains in here. Alright, maybe I can just kind of click in here, just click a couple times, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on the paintbrush, edit, add a texture, select. Let's come down here to, let's find, there's good dirt right here. I'll go ahead and use good dirt and hit add. Click on that, and then let's go ahead and just, let's kind of click on this right here, and we can just kind of paint these things. Maybe we can use this brush right here and just kind of paint this kind of brown in there. Gonna come in here. There we go. Alright. So kind of just painting this area. Okay. Next thing I want to do is I need to add my character. So I'm going to right click in here. I'm going to create a camera. And then I'm going to click on move. And I want to move this camera so it is kind of right in here. And I don't want to see any, I just want to see kind of blue and then dark all on the bottom. Then I'm going to click on add component. I'm going to click on character control and mouse look. And then I'm going to go to add control, character, FPS input. Alright, now this is the last thing. Well, not the last thing, but one of the last things. I need to go to edit, render settings, And then right here under skybox material, I need to click on this and I need to find one of my skyboxes. So we got overcast right there. We have dawn. I actually want like a nice sunny day. I'll just choose this sunny one right there. All right. Now that I have all of that done, I'm going to go ahead and hit play. And let's see what happens. Well, I got a nice sunny sky up there. That's nice. But my ground is really dark. Okay, that's okay. So what I need to do in here is right click. I'm going to add a directional light. And then I just kind of move this. And this is where the sun would be. I'll go ahead and put the sun right over there. And now I can play. All right. And now I can kind of wander around here. You know, I can look and jump and... Alright, so now that I have this area all set up, I'm going to want to start to create my maze in here. Alright, so to create the maze, I'm going to come into 3ds Max. And in here, I'm going to go ahead and maximize this viewport. And I'm just going to go ahead and create a box right here. Alright, I will right click on this box, convert it to an editable poly. You know what? Let's go to the modifier list. UVW unwrap. Unwrap UVW. Control A. Okay, open up the UVW editor. Mapping flatten map. Click OK. Then we go to Tools. Render the UVW template. Okay, make sure that the mode we select is solid. Render that out. Let's go ahead and save this to the U drive. We'll go ahead and call this box. Box, change the format here to JPEG. Alright, hit save, click OK. Close, close, close. Click off of this, hit M for the material editor. Find diffuse. Double click on bitmap. Find that material on the U drive. Box, there it is. Drag that onto there. Make sure that we click the show shaded. Now we can open up Photoshop. And while Photoshop opens, I'm going to go ahead and find a material or a texture for this. So I'm just going to go ahead and, I don't know. Let's make this like a wood box. So I'm just going to find a wood texture here. Let's click on images. Yeah, I think I kind of like something like... I think I'm going to want something kind of like this, actually. This might work good for me. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this image right here. And I'm going to... Alright, and now that Photoshop's loaded, I need to wait for a second here. Alright, and I'm going to go to File, Open, find it on the U drive. Let's go to that box.jpg, open that up, edit, paste, Control T. I'm actually going to rotate this around, and then I'm going to go ahead and make this bigger so it actually scales the whole thing. Just kind of like that. That's going to be perfect. Let's go ahead and apply that. File, save as. Save this thing as a JPEG image. Find the box, hit save, click yes, click OK. Come back into 3ds Max here. Hopefully we got our box on there. Good. And then I can go on here to the 3ds Max, export. Export as an FBX file. I want to export this to my U drive. I'll go ahead and call it box. Save. Make sure that I embed media. Click OK. Now I go back in here. Let's go ahead and go to Assets. Import new asset. Let's go to my U drive. Find the box.fbx. There it is. Drag this onto there. So it's really tiny right now, but that's okay. What I can do is I can make this bigger. I can type in like 100 by 100 by 100 to at least get us started here. Alright, now that is maybe a little bit too big. So I can go like 50, 50, 50. Alright, and then I can move this if I want. I can go and move this around. And then I can okay, now I want to add component, physics, and then just throw a mesh collider on there. And then let's go ahead and play this game. So now I see that box that I created over here. And if I run to it, I can't get through it. Alright, so that could be one wall in my maze. Alright, and then what I can do is I can just drag the exact same box in there. 50, 50, 50 for my scale. Let's go ahead and get that in there. And I can go ahead and play now. Okay, and then you can see how you can just add these walls in here. Now this one, notice it's kind of just floating here in the midair. Okay, but we can just add these walls in here. And, I can just slowly build out my maze. So hopefully that's a good start for you.